Do you want to tell me a bit about the Deens and where you guys all started from?
I'll go right back to our history.
Yeah, briefly.
Right. Well, our family came out from India in 1869, same time as the Tamilians came out to run through the centre of Australia. My great-great-grandfather was a hawker, which is a merchant, you know?
Yeah.
And he used to travel with the camel trains, and obviously must have his own camels as well. And he used to travel to the outlying farms and properties and sell them all sorts of goods. So he'd go one trip, take orders, what people wanted, and then the next trip he'd deliver it. And those days, even though they used to run through the centre of Australia from Adelaide to Darwin, the main port that they travelled from was Brisbane. So all their dispatches and everything used to come from Brisbane. So not only they travelled north to south, you know, from Adelaide to Darwin, they had to travel across to Brisbane to pick up the gear, what they were selling. So anyway, so that was all part of their travelling. But when they came out to Australia, those days it was the White Australia policy, and they weren't allowed to bring their families out from India. Only the man was allowed to come. So what they had to do was they had to travel back and forth from Australia to India to see their families. Now, as I say, they used to work with the cameleers, but the poor old cameleers, they owned their camels, and what they had on the back was virtually what they owned. They couldn't afford to go backward and forward to India. Even though they call them Afghans, it was all India then. The northwest frontier of India was called, you know, they were people from there were called Afghans. But our family came from the Punjab area, which was just a bit below there. So they used to have to travel every couple of years to go back to India to meet their family, and they did, because they had kids every couple of years, mate, you know. They weren't allowed to bring their kids out, the boys, until they were more than 14 years old. So I know my grandfather, he never came out till he was 14 years old. And my father, he never came out till he was 14 years old. And anyway, so what they used to do was they'd go backward and forward to see their families, and then just imagine in those days, to travel from Australia to India would have been on an old steamer. So they'd have to travel across the harsh country of Australia, catch a steamer from Brisbane, from the port of Brisbane, to go to somewhere in India, Bombay or somewhere like that, and then they go cross country in India to the Punjab area, right up in the northern part of India, to go and see their family. So just that in alone is a big trek. But they used to do it all the time. And then come back again. And during their trips to Brisbane in 1908, my great-grandfather and locals, because what they used to do when they bring their camels to Brisbane, out at Mount Gravatt where the Holland Park Mosque is, the big flat area, that's where they used to park all their camels while they come to Brisbane and do their shopping and whatever. And that's how the mosque happened to be there on the hill at Holland Park. They developed the mosque there. 1908.
Wow.
My great-grandfather was one of the ones on the first committee that helped set that mosque up. From that day till today, alhamdulillah, there's been someone from our family on the management committee of the Holland Park Mosque, right up to today. So our family's been there all along. So that's just a side juncture to what they were doing. But that's how, alhamdulillah, that's how strong their passion for Islam was too. Okay? And the same with the Cameliers. They had their passion for their Iman. Their Iman was very strong, and their passion for Islam was very strong, because wherever they travel, I don't know if you read the book, there's a book about the Afghan Cameliers, and they're called tin mosques, all along the trek. They're little, just, like sheets of tin and little two-room apartment, like, built out of tin, and that was their mosque, where they'd stop and they'd pray and stuff like that. So, anyway, so he did that, and obviously he did that for a lot of years, because it wasn't until the 1920s that my great-grandfather bought a petrol-driven engine, petrol-driven truck. And then, because he had a petrol truck, it was easier to get around. So he ended up setting up a dispatch area for all his goods, like a shop in Blackwall, out west. So he set that up, and that's where he used to bring the stuff from Brisbane to there, and then from there he'd put in his truck. Then he didn't go with the camels anymore. They put in his truck and he'd travel out. And he'd travel out to all the same way to all the stations. And even now you go out anywhere out west and you talk about the Deen name, and all the old people, they all know, because they all bought everything. Like, even they'd order wedding dresses, stuff like that from them, They'd order all their mansions, whatever, and they'd order it this time, and next time they come, they would deliver it, And so they got everything they wanted from our family. So they travelled backward and forward, and in actual fact, in 1932, my great-grandfather was travelling to Mount Isa, which had only just been discovered, and he died in Mount Isa. He was buried number 1 in Mount Isa Cemetery.
What was his name?
Fatah Deen. Fatah. F-U-T-H. Fatah Deen.
I have family in Mount Isa.
Pardon?
I have family in Mount Isa.
Yeah, well, if they go to the cemetery, they'll see, because what happened was, probably in about late 70s, my other brother Habib was working up in Mount Isa just for a couple of weeks doing a job there, and while he was there we knew about it, so he went and tried to chase the records up and found the grave, and he sent the money up and got a gravestone done and all that for it.
Oh, nice.
So the grave is now marked. So yeah, so he died in 1932 there, and anyway, when he died, my grandfather wanted to give away the business of travelling out west and doing all the hawking and all that. So it was about the same time that he somehow, I don't know how, he owned the gold mine in Tennant Creek.
Oh wow.
And he was working in that. Because in 1930, my father came out in 1936. His elder brothers came out in 1931 and 32. So they used to work in the mines. So they stopped hawking then, and then they started more in the gold mining.